All right, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Let's get the show on the road. Good morning, Becca, Bill, Billy. Good morning, Gordy. Good morning, Marty. Good morning. This is behind again. I mean, that's what I ended up doing, Billy. I traded pre-market a little bit, made a little bit of money on two accounts. I think that's a good idea. All right, so the opening range. Let me give you the picture first, and then we'll go and talk about it. This is a little bit behind, and I trimmed my station. I guess I could trim it even more. There you go. Because we're trading like at 16 right now. Yeah, that's just bad news right there, Marty. All right, so opening range is 93 and a quarter, and the bottom end of it is 144, 44. And the middle is 23 and 18. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'm 50 points. I get it. We're trading at 180. All right, let's see here. How does that work? I mean, did you trade actually work out or no? We're trading at 250. 250 right now. Wow. 260. Globex is 110. We're at 200 right now, so I mean you're getting a whole lot of chop. Trading at 200. So I'm going to be a little bit patient here, let the quotes kind of catch up with this crazy market, and we'll go from there. Trading around 260 right now. The market is in sync on the long side. Pullbacks are buyable on a swing trade basis. Our target is in the 280 range. Yeah, the 200 is all over the place. So the expectation, I mean, we could see it. There's a whole lot of digesting the volatility that we're having. So the market, I mean, I don't want to even open this, but so the market put a captain setup short on 200, came back and gave us a switch trade, retested one more time and made a major move lower. And here it's failing a captain setup, which is really a very rare thing to see. But that's just kind of the damage that the market is doing right here to the longs. Yeah, we're trading around the 180, 85s. What are you guys showing for quotes? Here we go. Is that a retest of Harmony Zone number 2? Yep. That's a retest. $185, okay. Selling pressure, we're trading at 60s. Some selling pressure coming through here. We're trading around 200. Okay. Yeah, so as far as news, we got okay. So flash manufacturing PMI in 2 minutes. Top of the hour, revised consumer sentiment. Yeah, it is a washing machine. It is something else. It's worse than a washing machine, really. Here comes that news, and price action is moving all over the place. Right now, the market is in sync on the short side. We're trading at 175. Trading at 130. Quotes are way behind. Yeah, I know. I mean, I have a lot of things going on. I have the stream. I have multiple charts. So and the market is just super crazy. So I'm gonna do some work over the weekend, see if we can get the quotes to show a little bit better. I mean, we never had a problem in the past. It's just the market is super fast. You know what? That's actually not a. stream. Even different computer. Well, how are you guys going to see the trades if I'm trading on this computer and the stream is on a different one? Sure enough. All right, let's see here. We're trading at 220. We went to 110 and now we're at I mean, this is insane. All right, we got 9 minutes to the top of the hour. What's the big picture? We are trading at 190. Well, yesterday, yeah, this market you can't overcommit to. Like you have to like ride the wave in the direction of the trend and just add to it as it progresses in your favor. Right now, it's I mean like it's just choppy mess. 148. What is 148? Yeah, this is late, way late. What I'm gonna do, because we definitely need to see price action that is more relevant to what the market is doing. I'm gonna do this. Let's see here. Oh, that's what I want to hear, man. Good news. That is what I want to hear. Good stuff right there. Okay, so let's get this thing going. I'm afraid if I do that, it's gonna clog me up. Okay, let me let me open this chart. We're trading at 291. I'm gonna exit from this here in a minute. Give me a second. All right, you guys seeing this, right? So you're seeing quotes moving and all the stuff. 250, is that matching up with what you guys are seeing? So it seems like my NQ, I kept my machine on all night long, and I think that has something to do. I'm still behind. It's 221 right now. What are you what are you showing? It's 204. Yeah, 185. So yeah, I kept it all night long. I think that's the issue. You know, keeping my station on all night long clogs it up. 303, 210. I'm 180 here. 190. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I know. My bigger charts are because of they're the main contract. So I think I figured out what's going on here. Just I keep my station on all night long, and that seems to clog up the main contract. Like if I open up a new chart, it just operates just fine. So let's see if I can build up another 200 with no indicators. Here we go. Here comes the top of the hour. We got news. Okay. So that's the issue. We're gonna reset our database. I'm gonna get rid of some of the stuff right here. Hey, all right. Let's see here. Sorry about this technical issue, guys. We're working through it. All right, let's see here what we got going on. So I'm trading at 135, 130. My price is moving 121. So let me know if we're catching up here. Yeah, like the mini is at 100 right now, and this, I mean, the micro is at 100, and the mini is trying to catch up. How's everybody doing so far? You guys are okay? Anybody made any trades? You're not? Okay. Okay, that's a couple of trades for you, Adam. How's Billy doing? Gordy, any trades? Marty, YouTube. Okay, so you should have done well on that one. Marty up 3 grand. 1,800 of it is suspicious. Yeah, it's Friday, but I think there's going to be opportunities for us to make it. I think our quotes are coming back in. Yeah. I think trading micro would do it. Right now, that's the only thing I have that's kind of moving with the market. So we're trading at 35s. Market is out of sync. Hitting harmony zone number 2, which is 45, 55. Look at that. Oof. Slicing right through it. I don't know what happened. Yeah, I sent an order just to see how my orders are going, and I got filled. Jeez, like 30 points above where the market's showing me, and then it gives me $200, which is 20 points in that account. I mean, I was like just doing 5 contracts just to see where I'm at. I mean, hey, I'll take it, but that's exactly what I'm gonna do once we're done here. Yeah, like on Monday, because of this volatility, I'm just gonna turn off my station and open it up right before going online. No, I'll be honest with you, I just keep my station running all the time, even during the weekends, and I run replays and automated systems and stuff like that, you know, and I do programming on it, so I just keep it on all the time. And I think with this volatility, probably it's a good choice to. I that's one way of saying it. That is one way of saying it. Oh lordy, 135s. Okay, so So you're telling me 135 is no good? Nope. So even my micro is not acting. Ah, well, I'm glad I'm making money though. It was like 40 seconds off. Well, I mean, that could be, well, yeah, that could be. Like, I don't want to reset my database right now because that will probably stop it from operating. So let's just keep working through it. I'll do an overhaul over the weekend. Don't worry about you. I let it slow down a little bit, then I'll close this and open it back up. I can still read the market without having to see the real quotes. I mean, right now, what we're looking at, I mean, we're looking at a market that's selling off. Rallies are shortable on a swing trade basis, and we have a target of 96s. And then we have a target under that that could take us to lower. So I put one contract, like literally like one micro contract, just to see if I'm behind on quotes, and it seems like it's just working. I mean, that's what I did here. Like, got short. I mean, just one micro. I'm just testing. So the market is in sync, and it just filled me with no problems in and out for 20 points. So it looks like we're back, maybe. Market's trading at 95s. So we're hitting our target, and next target's coming up. 71s. Market is out of sync. Wow. A bit of rejection here. Market is back in sync, but we're trading in and around Globex. Rallies are shortable. We have 71 as a target. $71 is hit. Next target is $46.75. Rallies are shortable on a swing trade basis. If you go to the 96s, I mean, that market is out of sync here. Yep. Jesus Christ. Look at that. Yep. And a reversal. 96 is, what are they doing here? Yeah. It's crazy. Just a confirmation, and you see my quotes right here. I mean, there's a bit of zoom delay, but I'm trading at 60, in the 60s, 65 now, 66 now, 70. Are we in sync? Are we close? Fucking complainer. I'm dealing with people here. Okay, the market is back. I think we're gonna probably start rallying into the 60s, 160s, 180s, 200s. If the 80s hold, you're getting. I think the 110 is Globex. So we're trading around Globex here. Opening range, captain set up short, ran here. Another captain set up short, running down. So, Gordy, I mean, keep an eye on those captain setups. I mean, you're seeing those reactions to them, right? I mean, that's a good one. And that's the bottom end of the opening range, too. And we're back to the opening range. I mean, that's just basically where we at. Look at that. It moved what, from 20 to almost 40 points and flipped it back 40 points in seconds. your evaluation, your you need to get to it's an evaluation account, so it's not a PA. You're working on getting to 3 grand. Once you get to 3 grand, then you become a PA, performance account. Your drawdown is 2,500. Remains 2,500. So you just need to get to 3 grand. You can get there today. So it's not like you could pass those evaluation in one day. So look at that, man. We got all the way up to that 200, and now they're pulling it back. And what is that? That's another captain setup, short. So you got one here, one here, one here. It's a turning point trade and setup. And now you're getting that pull to 100. Market gets all right, let's see if they run it back up to harmony zone number 2. That's another captain setup short. That's a good test if you're gonna be fast about it. I mean, that's a good test with a lower high on zone two that just kind of worked, but fairly fast market. Another retest of it. So that's the second time we do this. Wow. Okay, so the big picture, hell a lot of choppiness going on, and then we're starting to break. We're coming up to a whole number, 400. So that's going to be a thing. If we start breaking it, we have 950. That was a higher low that the market made. So we're going to see how well they handle that. We're getting separation from the opening range. And that's at least positive in the fact that we're not just kind of stuck in that choppy mess, choppy soup. We're getting direction. We're getting selling pressure. That's excellent, excellent, Gordy. That's a big trade, man. It's a big stop, but also at the same time, you're really in this kind of market. You kind of have to do that. You have to take on a big stop to get a big profit and not get wiggled out of that trade. So 222. So that's the middle of the opening range, and which is this zone right here. And whenever you get a break early on in the morning from that area, right here, you typically get separation, and if the bottom end of the opening range breaks, then you start getting that type of behavior, which is a trending behavior. And you don't know when. I mean, there are big targets down that we could look for to see where is a turning point for the market. But let's take a look. Yeah, here we go. We're breaking that lower high, and then we have a higher low, excuse me, and then we have the 900s. And if you break the 900s, then you got a bigger, even bigger trade in your hands. So congrats, good job. Yeah, they rejected it very quickly. Uh, really, it's not as bad as we think, or well, it's not as bad as the volatility is crazy. You almost have to kind of cut your size and give it a little bit more room past 20 points. Like 20 points is not even like relevant, and that's what I'm trading with. And I had like, I mean, I had $600 in one account, a couple of hundred. Like I have 2, 4, 5, 6 accounts that are positive, and I have 3 accounts that are less than 200 bucks, negative 200 bucks. So I mean, overall, it's tradable, but boy, I mean, you will get like a fill and boom, you're either up 20 points or you're down 20 points, just like that. No, 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 Joseph. You simply uh, stop trading that account. Period. Don't touch it. It needs to be above 3 grand after commission. So look at your commissions, making sure that you are free and clear above 3 grand, and leave it alone. You will get an email from them telling you to pay the 40 bucks. Um, and congratulations. You don't have to wait for 10 days. And there's no 10 days anyway. I mean, there's 8 days if you're trading a PA, but that's once you get to the PA, which you did. So your evaluation, you could pass it in 1 day and move on. All right. So they put on a captain setup. Here goes another captain setup for you, Gordy. The captain setup on the 100 NT Rinco. So that was a good one to see. And then the market making a switch trade, which that tells us we're going to probably punch into the 60s and the 80s with a stop under the 13. Man, that's the only one that I'm so far. Well, hey, listen. I mean, I have this one. Well, let's see here. What other companies? Check this company out. Yeah, give me a minute, Becca. I'll. Okay, so here we go. I mean, I'm not paying attention here, but that's another captain setup. So look what they did. Took it from here to the next captain setup short, and they start selling into it. Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't be frustrated, Adam. I mean, it's just you adjust to the volatility, or kind of decide that, hey, this is not for me, and just kind of call it a day on a Friday, because it's just, there's money to be made, big money to be made here. It just we have to kind of be calm about it. Okay, even go micro, trade micro, 5 contracts, half a mini, and give it room. So this way, this 50 point, you're looking at 50 to 7. I would say 50 points is about the right amount of risk per trade. Just based on the volatility that we have right now. Yeah, I think so. And just go micro. So this way you're trading relaxed. Because the worst thing that could happen is you're oversized in a market that does not care if it punches up 100 points in 2 seconds. The trader will be too nervous to be effective. Like you're not, the trader's just going to be been out of shape, because the market is designed to make you emotional, right? So we have to trade the size that makes us still relaxed but effective. Like trying to trade 20. I mean, I was doing it, but I was just taking stops very quickly. 20-point stops in the stop market is like too fast. 50 will give you room to operate. You're dealing with like multiple times ATR, like what we've done in the past does not like necessarily, the risk that we took in the past is just irrelevant right now, just due to volatility. Yeah, market like this will do you in like that. Just adjust with size. Market back in sync now. Jesus, look at that. I mean, so the bigger picture is you're getting that captain setup, tested it once, tested it again. You close under that candle, that formation can start bleeding lower. If we break anything over 100, I think the price action is going to start reaching out to the 200. That's interesting. So here you go. I mean, that's kind of the distribution lever. I know, bro. I mean, I know. It's the person. It's the personality of the day. It's the personality of this market. It's just violent and it doesn't care. Doesn't care about you. Doesn't care about your account. It doesn't care about anything. It's just literally will rip up 100, 200, 300 points in seconds. So my job is to kind of figure out a way to trade this madness kind of in a calm way, like a captain, huh? Steering your own ship in the troubled waters. The last thing I want to do is panic or get upset or talk this market down saying, "Oh, you're a bad wave." It doesn't care. It's a wave. A wave is going to do what a wave is going to do. The ocean is going to crush you if it wants to. I'll steer that ship and get out of that troubled waters. Have you thought about, like, oh, here we go, market is selling off. They put on a cap and set up short right here and just boom, took it down, took it down. Let's look for a rally. Um, like trading, putting one trade in each account. Like, you take one account, you put one trade in it, and if it works, great. Um, you know, do another trade. And if it doesn't work, you get stopped out. Let's assume 200, $400. You move on to the next account, and you put on another trade. And same concept. It works, trade some more. If it doesn't, oh, here we go. I'm glad you did. And that's just an effective way at managing accounts. Especially, I mean, okay, so you have 20 accounts, and that's what I'm doing here. I mean, like, I'm taking, okay, 200, 200, 200. I'll leave it alone after that. And the ones that worked, I double up on them. So I had 600 here, and then smaller ones here. But that way, I'm not like too attached to the outcome of one account. Like, okay, I took a loss, I took a stop, I'm moving on. I'm not gonna try to rescue the account or rescue the trade, or it just kind of keeps me in a better mood, and not necessarily fighting too much in any account. I think that's a effective way of managing these funded accounts. Just take them one account, trade, works great, it doesn't, move on to the next account. So this way, it's almost like you hit your stop of 200 for that account. I mean, that's just a number, and you could recover from that. What I It's not me. It's just what most of us cannot recover from is if a $50,000 account. Let's assume you have $2,500 risk. You take the first trade, you lose 400. You take the second trade, you lose 400. Now you're down 800. You're third of the way to really blowing up the account. Most people will say, okay, let me try to do one more. You lose 200 or 400, that's 1,200 halfway. Emotionally, you have to, the account has a stop, but you emotionally have another internal stop for that account. If most people get 50% of the account spent, they go into this mode of fuck it. Let me just go for glory, and boom, they take on more trades, they trade emotionally, and they blow the account. I've done it. You've done it. Everybody's done it. We all know the script. That's exactly how it works, right? So by taking one trade in it and moving on and not giving it any thought, you're alleviating the account stopping point and your internal stopping point. I hope I'm not coming across like I'm preaching or anything like that, but it's just ideas that you want to keep your sanity in this market more than anything else, and especially on a Friday. Here we go. We're going to harmony zone number 2. Jesus Christ, man. All right, so the market is in sync on the long side. Let's see if they hold on to it. Market is out of sync right here. Testing harmony zone number 1. Potential captain setup long on the 50 NT Rinko if we break anything over 67. 67. And here we go, we broke it. So just watch out for that 47. And we should be pushing higher to the 80s and potentially the 100. You know, chopping it up here. Here it comes. Yep. Yeah, we'll probably see the 100 here in a second. So, I mean, they put on a captain setup switch trade. I mean, look at that one. Captain setup switch trade. Boom. And we're coming to the 100. I mean, 95's close enough, but look at the 100 NT Rinko. They're about to put a captain setup short. So, yep, they just did. So they got close to the 100 here, and then they reversed it into a captain setup short on the 100 NT Rinko. That's the same spot also as the prior one. And that is a behavior. We should be involved in this. To me, I'm going to start looking for a short, but I need a rally. They may not give it to me. This is an area where the market can bounce. This is harmony zone number 2. Oh yeah. It's just fast. I mean, like where do I get in there? I mean, they gave us a railroad right here, a trigger trade right here. We had a harmony wave that was a short sell, but the price action is just moving too like quickly, super quick. I mean, let's look for a rally. Maybe we'll get a retest of harmony zone number 1. That's the 20s to the 30s. Here comes the shenanigans, right? This market is something else, bro. It's either you're right very quickly or you're stopped out very quickly. And we're back to Globex. I know, Gordy. I mean, this is how my day's going, really. It's like what, two, four, six? Oh yeah, 6 accounts. 6 accounts. I'm down to like less than $200, and then I have what, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 accounts up a little bit of money. I mean, it just like literally you get into a trade, boom, you're out. But that's a 20-point stop. Not in this environment. I'm taking it one account at a time. Once the market slows down a little bit, then I'll copy trade. Yeah, I mean, imagine copy trading 20 accounts in this environment. Yeah, no. Yeah, in this environment, I got to do it that way. But once the market slows down, I'll copy trade, in batches of fives. Hey, Becca, do you look at this Tradeify business here? Let me see. They have Grand Cup. That's on Tradeify. Some trading cup competition that they got going on. All right, what is the market doing? 143. 143. I mean, we're punching away here. Yeah, we're getting a little bit of resistance here. Harmony zone number 1. We went through it. Now we're at harmony zone number 2. And nothing wrong with saying that, Adam, and calling it a day, buddy. It's okay. Yeah. It's not what you're used to. Well, it's not what not you. It's not what we're used to. Like when did we ever see a market that just acted like that? Extreme volatility. I mean, now it's calmer, but overall, I get it. Yep. Happy Thanksgiving. I know it's coming up next week, but we'll be open Monday, Tuesday, by the way, and be Thursday. So Tuesday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday will be open. Thursday and Friday will be open. Will be open across the board, except that one day. We're in the middle of the range on the opening range. Like literally, this is the spot. That's okay. That's okay. They're gonna give you plenty of opportunities. Here we go again. Um, there's a lot of distribution going on here. I mean, they're putting a double captain setup here on the 50 NT Rinko. If you take a look, that's the 6 pound captain setup, and that's another captain setup short. So I mean, the stop to all that rotation is 34, 36s, and you're looking for a punch into the 80s. Well, I mean, it worked. I mean, to be honest with you, I got involved on micro. Here you go. I mean, this is what I'm doing right now. Got short right here, took all that stuff and I set through a 20 point to a 20 point target. So, like, what am I going to do? And all that, I mean, they put a captain setup, switch trade, captain setup, switch trade. So you got all that formation plus the 50. This double captain setup on the 50. So I mean, you're getting all that. So that's not the natural spot for them is to go toward the 80s. And if you try to stick around a little bit too long, you look what they do. Take it all the way back up. And boom, huh? Man, I'll tell you, I'll be glad when the day's over. I mean, I'm making a little bit of money, not nothing too crazy, but it's a challenge to assess risk. Because what's risk here? If 20 points is within noise, then you're playing the noise. I mean, here we go from 200 to 260. So your 50-point stop got hit just before the market returns. So if you were short. So, it's just trading a market like this is risky. It's high risk game. Market is out of sync. What did you do, Adam? What did you do? Well, I'm glad that you're playing the eval game, not the PA game. So that's the positive part, man. I mean, it's smile, chalk it up for a Friday, and Monday is around the corner. You'll get him. Here we go. That's what I like to hear. I mean, approach the different holidays, Christmas, obviously you're getting Thanksgiving. I think things will start slowing down a little bit, where it's a little bit more manageable. Even this, as crazy as the price is, it's still manageable. It's just we have to kind of factor in that you will get stopped out. Let me tell you this: every stop out that I had here, let's see, 4 out of these. What is that? 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 accounts. If I try to work any of these trades out, like adding to it, slipping the stop, each one of these accounts would have blown up. Every single one of them. So in an environment like that, the best thing to do is just you take your shot, you get stopped out, move on to the next account, or cut your size, average in the winners, never average in the ones that are about to stop you out. And say your prayers. No trades for you today, Becca. That's you didn't like anything here. You didn't like the crazy fast action. Ugh. Anybody has plans for the weekend? Oh, you are? Okay. Just hanging out with the family or just business? LA? Yeah. I mean, when you compare LA and the beach in Mexico, I'll take the beach in Mexico every day, every time. Target is hit. Next target is 346. Now they're running, huh? So they're taking out all these stops right above it. So I mean, they just chopped people here, sold them off, came in very close to the low of today, and just bounced it right back up. All right, market is out of sync, but now we're going back into, if we break above 60, which we're about to here, market is in sync. Pullbacks are viable on a swing trade basis with a target of 396. The market is recovering. I mean, and that's just a solid move. So as it pulls back, they're going to try to defend it a little bit heavier than what we did earlier on. So that's a change in personality. Speed, range, and behavior. Speed still crazy as you know what. Range is expanding and the behavior is long. Here. If we look at the bigger picture, or one of the big picture here is this. The opening range. What did we do? I mean, it's a world of movement today. Okay, so I mean, started there, and we spent a lot of time. I mean, a lot of time. Broke here, fake break, came back. Look what they did. They fake broke above, just tight, and then came into the middle of the range, and they just kept doing it and doing it and doing it, and it just drove people insane, crazy. I'm sure. And then eventually they expanded. Hey, here we go, one more time with the captain setup. And then boom, sold off, sold off, sold off. Walked it back up, sold off. Walked it back up, sold off. Now they're starting to hold and hold. They even put a 6-pound captain setup, double. And that was a good trade. I actually traded that one. And then off you go. Now the break above. So when do we know that this is BS? If you start seeing anything close to 300. If we start seeing that, then you know they're trying to fade it back into this opening range and trying to shake people as much as they can. So for next week, business as usual, really, except that Thursday. Thursday is half a day anyway. So most likely I'm gonna have family stuff going on, and we'll be off on that day, but be back on Friday. We gotta trade this market. And that's it for me. Happy Friday, everybody. And God bless, and we'll see you on Monday.